It was a lovely day on the island of Sodor. The sun shone, the birds sang, and Toby was making steam ready to go. The Fat Controller came to see Toby. "I have important news for you, Toby," he said. Toby was very excited. "Oliver is ill. He's been sent to the works to be mended. You are to do his work in his place." Toby was surprised. "But I'll never be able to do Oliver's work," said Toby. "He's bigger and stronger than me." "Maybe so," said the Fat Controller, "but I know that you will do a good job." Toby wasn't so sure, but he was going to have a try, so he puffed away to his first job. Toby's first job was to collect empty trucks from the yards and deliver them to the quarry. When Toby arrived at the yards, he had to stop and let Thomas pass. Thomas could see Toby was worried. "What's wrong, Toby?" asked Thomas. Toby told Thomas about what the Fat Controller had said. "I have to do Oliver's work today," said Toby, "but I've never handled empty trucks before. What should I do?" Thomas thought for a moment. Then he had an idea. "Treat the trucks gently and with care," he said. "Then that way the trucks won't be a bother. If you need any help, Mavis will show you what to do," said Thomas, and puffed away. But Toby wasn't so sure. He was too worried. But he thought if Thomas had given him some good advice, that was good enough for him anyway. So Toby buffered up to the empty trucks, and he set off for the quarry. Toby got the hang of the empty trucks easily. When Toby arrived at the quarry, he was soon shunting them into place. Mavis was very impressed.
"Well done, Toby,"
she smiled. After Toby had finished his work at the quarry, he set off for the docks. He had to go and help unload a cargo ship, but Toby was worried. He had never done that before. When Toby puffed into the docks, he saw Salty coming the other way. He was making an important delivery to Duck. Toby stopped and felt very worried. Salty stopped beside him. "What's wrong, me hearty?" asked Salty. Toby told Salty all about Oliver and that he was to do his work for the day. "I've got to help unload a cargo ship," said Toby, "but I've never done that before. What should I do?" Salty smiled. He knew exactly what to say. "Shunt some trucks carefully onto the inside line," he said. "Then when the cargo is unloaded, shunt them into another siding out of the way. Then shunt some more empty trucks onto the inside line and repeat the process again." "Thank you, Salty," said Toby. "Must go," said Salty. "Duck's waiting for this delivery." And he chugged away. Toby was very worried. Now he was sure he wasn't going to be able to do the job right. "But Salty's given me some good advice," he said. "So if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me." And he puffed away to find Cranky. Toby soon found Cranky in no time at all. "What are you doing here?" asked Cranky from above. "I've got to help unload the cargo ship," said Toby. "Sorry, Toby," said Cranky, "but the ship's been caught in rough seas. The cargo won't be here till morning." Toby smiled. "Thank you, Cranky," he smiled and puffed away. Toby was puffing his way back to Knapford Station when he saw Henry in a siding. "Bless my belt!" cried Toby. "What happened?" "I broke down," moaned Henry. "My piston broke, so now I've got to wait for Edward to collect my coaches and wait for Donald and Douglas to take me to the workstation." Toby was very surprised. Henry was going to be late and in trouble with the Fat Controller. Then Toby had an idea. "I'll take your coaches for you," he smiled. Henry was worried. "But they're too heavy, Toby," said Henry. "You'll never be able to move them." "I've been doing Oliver's work today," said Toby. "So if Oliver's work has been easy for me, then this other job should be easy. I'll get your coaches to the station in no time." Henry smiled. "Well, good luck, Toby," said Henry. So Toby buffered up to the empty coaches. He was soon coupled up and he pulled as hard as he could, but the coaches were very heavy. Henry was worried. "I told you they were too heavy," he puffed, but Toby wouldn't give up. Then, with one mighty heave, the first express coach moved. Then the next one, and then the last one. Toby pulled the coaches out to the side. Henry was very impressed. "Thank you, Toby," he whistled happily as Toby puffed away into the distance. "You may be a small little engine, but you're a strong little engine." Toby smiled. He trundled happily to Knapford Station with the empty coaches. That night the Fat Controller came to see Toby. "Toby, I am very pleased with you. You shunted all the trucks perfectly at the quarry, and delivered Henry's coaches to Knapford. Dole and Douglas picked Henry up, and now he's mended, ready for tomorrow." Toby was very happy. "And tomorrow," said the Fat Controller, "to say well done, you and Oliver can help unload the cargo ship at the docks." Toby smiled. "Thank you, sir," said Toby happily. "You are a really useful engine," said the Fat Controller. Toby felt very proud, and he had learnt that when doing another engine's work, helpful and friendly advice will be easy enough for him.